one thing we noticed that our customers would usually walk up to our counter and with our and ask them, so is my flight on time? is my flight, the inbound plane is on time? So obviously we needed some sort of a flight information display, which was missing.
Yeah. So what were some of the key elements you were looking for in a FID system?
Yes, initially it was just basically a very simple way to show all the arrivals and departures, just like you see any terminal.
Well, as we listened to you and your requirements, it sounded like the perfect fit for our digital team. Basically, the lab's goal is to take a new idea, try it out, test it out, see if it works, receive feedback. If it doesn't, fail fast, we pivot new, and we move forward with ideas that prove to be successful. So think of the solution that the labs team came up with.
Brilliant. I mean, it was, I was thinking that will be some sort of an interface, right? That you will have either some sort of a constant state to a screen via APIs or some file feed, but pleasantly surprised to see it was just an app that you can install on any smart TV, and it would pull all the arrival and departure information. Very clean, very smart solution.
Yeah, it's built on the mobile SDK, so it was quick and easy to develop, which I think was also a huge benefit. So besides your lounge areas or terminal areas, where else have you installed FIDs?
Yes, so FIDs, it's in our office. So our leadership team, they can all see how the stations are doing, and it's also in our maintenance facilities. Yeah, it's very helpful. So one of the features which your team built, which is very helpful, is that between the arrival and departure rotation, there's an option for us to insert a URL, and that URL could be just a map, maybe a flight radar. It could be a marketing message, and it's a very simple deployment. All we have to do is insert a URL, and we are planning to use it for more marketing, informing our customers when we open a new or any other information. It's very convenient.
This was your first experience partnering with our labs team in an experiment. Tell us what that was like.
It was great because by nature I like to try new things and create new things and break some rules along the way. And as I said, I was very pleasantly surprised that the solution they came up with was so clean, that it was a simple deployment of an app. It could be on any smart TV. In fact, we were able to, it was meant for Android TVs, and we did not have Android everywhere. But we were able to use the Android stick and basically load the app on that and plug it into any smart TV, which is brilliant. It makes it so much easier for us to deploy those. And now that FID solution is in every station.
What are some of the advantages you have found in working with the labs team in an experiment fashion rather than kind of the traditional product implementation?
Because I like to create things, as I said. And working with the lab, they come up with ideas, they build some prototypes, and we won't go into detail, checking out some of your other prototypes as well. And to be honest, what I've seen so far, definitely impressed with those. So I like the creativity, I like the simple solutions, I like the communication, because once again, unlike any other development project, unlike any sort of new solution, technology solution, the biggest hurdle is for developers to understand the business. And in this case, I mean, all I had to express was, hey, we need some sort of a FID solution. And that's all it took for us to start the conversation. Had I outsourced this to some other outfit, which was just a development shop, I would have to spend several days just explaining what FIDS is.
So word on the street, as you alluded to, is that you are looking at other solutions that the labs team is working on. Care to disclose anything that you
Sure,
might be looking
yeah.
forward to in the future?
It's an app which basically allows the gate agents, in our case, our concierge service, which is right at the beginning of the tarmac, to be able to check people in using a mobile device. And with our simple operation, it's a perfect fit for us. So we looked at your app, we tested it in our test environment, and in fact, just last week, deployed that into our production environment, and we tested in 2 airports. And our agents absolutely love it.
Well, we look forward to continuing to roll out experiments with you and your team. You're fantastic to work with. We recognize the spirit of experimentation and trials that you and your team also like to participate in. So it's a great thing for us as well. So thank you.
Thank you.